Well, we all know Martin Luther King stood for freedom. His passion for freedom ran through the veins of those who were not only participants in the struggle for freedom, but also who faced discrimination in all parts of the world.
An event was held yesterday at the Jefferson House, Colombo, to commemorate this great leader.
Dr. Martin Luther King, the apostle of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee. In the friend's words, the bullet exploded in his face.
On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King was shot dead in the southern U.S. city of Memphis, Tennessee. He was shot in the neck as he stood on a hotel balcony and died in hospital soon afterwards. In shock and in anger, immediately after his assassination, riots broke out in over 100 cities. Some of the biggest riots took place in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Louisville, Kansas City, and Chicago. On April 1968, in the town of Atlanta, Georgia, thousands of people followed the casket of Martin Luther King to the memorial service. The campaign for a federal holiday in King's honor began soon after his death. President Ronald Reagan signed the holiday into law in 1983 and it was observed 3 years later. It was officially observed in all 50 states for the first time in 2000.
King Jr., man who inspired a nation to create a change. Not only is his day celebrated in the United States, but around the world. I'm here at the Jefferson House, Colombo 7, where songs inspired by the civil rights movement are being performed.
This is his birthday in January, and this was made a federal law actually in 1986 to commemorate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. And so much of what Dr. King stood for, reconciliation, working across racial lines, and really working for civil rights of all Americans are the legacy that we really have today. And that's why we celebrate Dr. King.
46 years after, Martin Luther King's legacy still continues. Katrina Chang, Newsfirst, Colombo.